they say that I'm tripping. I've been told I need a vacation, I'm finessing a visit. First class, my feet up high in the air on business, yeah. Cover the city, your city ain't working, it's all for nothing. She told me don't let up, it's on us to make it, it's on us to crush it. Nigga, it's gon' take some just to make some, so put that in your budget. Yeah, can't keep moving your dreams with you when you ain't even budging. What got you bugging? Make you a play, don't be scared, I'm reluctant. You made it from nothing, then figure out your clutching. Everything you want in front of you, ain't no discussion. Look, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cut for my clock, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cut for my clock, they tugging. Putting up numbers.
Baseball, and I mean it. It's time for a contest down in Central Ohio, our first one of this spring sports season. We're watching Big Walnut Golden Eagles red hot 13-0 this season, taking on the Westerville North Warriors. Both teams familiar to us. We're happy to be there in the spring season. Stay with us for the game. Coming up next.
She got that.
I'm Travis Big League Berardi, and you're watching baseball action exclusively on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the KNOX Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Cutter with the OH Report, joining you for the Home and Kitchen Supply pregame show. I'm Bryce Coder on play-by-play, your commentator tonight, joined by Adam Thompson, our director, and Colin Crisp on the cameras. Welcome back, Colin, to the crew. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Westerville North Warriors team spotlight. 9-4 this season, 5-3 in the OCC this year. They're hitting .323 as a team with a .423 OBP. Definitely able to get on base when needed. A .394 slugging, able to get it up there, and only 70 strikeouts across 13 games. Really disciplined at the plate there. Pitching-wise, they've got a .255 ERA. Their batting average against it, .249, is unbelievable. Really challenging those hitters at the plate. 95 strikeouts and only 32 earned runs against them. They've kept this total low. Let's go ahead and take a look at the player spotlight. And a whole bunch of guys we could choose from. A lot of freshmen making debuts on this team. But we're looking at Dane Blackstone. The production at the plate has been unreal this season with .351 batting average, a .489 OBP, and 9 RBIs, tied for first for the team. Leader has been excellent at the plate this year, especially with runners in scoring position. Let's go ahead and take a look at the keys to victory. Let's take a look at the team spotlight for the Big Walnut Golden Eagles this year in the Central District. They're number 8 in the coaches poll. They're outscoring opponents 104-25, and they have 2 no-hitters thrown this season. This season, they're 13-0, looking to make it 14-0, especially here at home. It's a beautiful day for them to try to do it. Let's take a look at our player spotlight. Nick Weiss, the pitcher, he's a junior against Worthington Kilbourne. He had 10 strikeouts and 0 earned runs against, only 2 hits against him, against that Worthington Kilbourne squad. Let's take a look at the keys to victory for Big Walnut. And Big Walnut is going to need to take control of the counts early, especially on the pitching front. They're going to be facing a team that really is able to get the bat on the ball well. They're able to control these counts early, not give them chances, not give them too many hitters counts. They can really keep these chances low, but they need to create offensive opportunities, whether it's putting the ball in play in gaps or looking for opportunities to sacrifice to get those runners in scoring position. This is going to be a tough game for them. Now let's take a look at the keys to victory for Westerville North. They're going to need to utilize their aces, use their pitching dominance, take it into the late game, do everything they can, and of course that defense behind them has to stay strong against the team that can hit so well, and they're going to need to demonstrate patience at the plate, not necessarily working counts deep for the sake of working counts deep, but staying alive and trying to get those pitches so they can get hits into gaps, get those runners home. Including our home and kitchen supply pregame show and manager meeting happening at home plate. Westerville North, first up, we'll see Emerson Mason, Jericho Rimsnyder, and Austin Heminger. Starting things off for the Warriors. Carson Stanford will be pitching for the Golden Eagles. As we make our way to the field, we're getting ready to play ball. First look now at Stanford. A lot of good zip to that ball. Has been so solid, this entire Golden Eagles squad on the mound. A couple of no-hitters. To their credit, they can go so deep. They have so many different options that they can go to. They can go to speed, they can go to command, they can go to breaking balls, whatever they need to do, they've done in order to pick up a victory this season. But the Warriors hitting so well. They have the pitchers to match it as well, keeping that team ERA below 3. Always a great sight as a pitching coach when the work you've put in all preseason is finally translating on the mound. We are getting ready to get underway. Stanford facing Emerson Mason, the shortstop. And the first pitch is low for a called ball. That's where we'll start things 1-0. Painted that corner well for strike 1. We're even at 1. The 1-1 is low and in the dirt. Good job staying in front of that one. Trey Kaler behind the plate with the block. 2-2 finds the corner once again. The first payoff pitch of the evening. And this one's hit hard on the barrel towards center field, but the blooper is caught for a routine fly out, one away. So that brings up Jericho Rimsnyder, the left fielder. Looking to get his crack here. Left-handed batter lays down a bunt, and it's a good one right on the line, but fielded foul. With the speed, he likely would have been safe. We'll see if they go back to it with the strike on him. So Stanford out of the stretch has been throwing out of the stretch all half inning long. This one, strike inside part of the plate now. Rimsnyder quickly down, 0-2. A lot of different options here for Stanford, and the breaking pitch is a good one. Catcher dives for it and unable to make the grab. We'll reset with the 0-2. Rimsnyder trying to get a good pitch and put it in play. A lot of room down that left field line. And good crack at it here. Left fielder under it. Falling away, but able to make the grab. 2 down. Now we'll see Austin Heminger, the designated hitter, batting for Trent Geiger, the first baseman. This one fouled back. Stanford doing a good job of being competitive in these early pitches of these at-bats makes all the difference later on. Dane Blackstone, our player spotlight looming in the on-deck circle. Heminger moves away from one for a ball. We're even at 1. This one outside, so Stanford now behind in the count. We'll see how Heminger works with this one. One also inside. So 3-1, and these batters are communicating with each other, and that's what a good team does offensively, is they're able to communicate with each other. By the time you're actually up to bat, you feel like you've seen this pitcher before. The 3-1 is hit on the ground towards the first base side. Second baseman has trouble with it as he dives. They'll be in, likely ruled E4. All the same, Heminger will reach first. So Dane Blackstone batting out of the 4-hole. Now has his opportunity with 2 outs and a runner on first. A throw over. Not in time, able to get back with the dive. Official scorekeeper indeed ruling that one in error. Another throw over. Perhaps a half step off that lead this time. Able to get back just a bit quicker. But obviously that runner on Stanford's mind. Outside, pulled that pitch, 1-0. Heminger gets his lead over at first. He's creeping and he's on the run. It's a pitch out. This throw is not in time. And so they accounted for it by throwing the pitch out, but the speed of Heminger too much. Catcher's throw offline. So we'll have a runner in scoring position and a 2-0 count to Dane Blackstone. This one also outside, so 3-0. We'll see. Such a good hitter if they do indeed hold him up. And they do. Hard strike on the better part of the plate. 3-1. Blackstone looking to get on any means necessary. And a big swing, but a big miss. Work to full, so credit to Stanford after going down 3-0, able to get 2 quick strikes and a chance to get himself out of this inning. Full count. It's hit high towards the right field side. Right fielder's under it and makes the grab for out number 3. So the Warriors will strand a runner over at second. Golden Eagles with their first chance to hit. Coming up next.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the KNOX Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Back to bottom of first action here at Big Walnut High School, where the Golden Eagles, after giving up a hit, and it is officially ruled now as a hit for the Warriors, able to work back into the count and get the third out of the inning. We're all even at 0. To pitch, we're going to see Ethan Saxton for the Warriors. And our first looks at him tonight. Big overarching loop to that pitch. Able to get a lot of momentum, but also a lot of spin. Great throw down from the catcher as well, so we'll see how the Golden Eagles approach the base paths if they're able to get on this inning after seeing that display. Evan Kauser, the left fielder, will stride to the plate. First batter for the Golden Eagles, a left-handed hitter. This is hit high in the infield, shortstop under it and calling it, and first pitch is a fly out to the shortstop. It's now coming up is Brady Taylor, the third baseman. With 1 out, will try to get something going. Another one hit high in the infield, third baseman trying to get under it. Sun is a factor here, but not a problem for him. Ricky Scarcy makes the grab for the second out of the inning. So Jake Neff, the right fielder, will come up and finally takes a pitch, so we won't have a one pitch AB in this one. Neff hit this one hard, but he's on top of it. Second baseman collects and throws it over to first for the third out of the inning, so it's a 4-pitch half inning. Good news for Saxton going into the later innings. Stay with us for second inning action. Coming up next.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the KNOX Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Back for top of two, and Ricky Scarcy, the third baseman who made a snag in the bottom half of the first, quickly goes down 0-2, but you can hear the energy of this squad as they getting riled up after such a quick first half of the inning, and that's creating momentum with the defense. Now Saxton, Ethan Saxton at the on-deck circle have a chance to get things done, but not before Scarcy drills this one into center field. It's high, but hitting into the wind, not much carry. Out number one. Now with one away, Ethan Saxton, the pitcher, get his chance. Image. Stanford's first pitch is a high part of the strike zone for a strike. A hard fastball. The 0-1 is fouled off behind, now down 0-2. And as a pitcher, Saxton likely knows how to navigate the situation, but stressful all the same, going down 0-2. Good job of staying alive on this one as he fouls it back. Now another 0-2 is called for strike three on the outside corner. A well-placed pitch. Saxton not happy about that one, but all the same, there will be 2 outs. Caleb Williams gets his chance. Center fielder for the Warriors. In a 1-0 count. It's a chance to be flexible and see another ball. So 2-0. 22 pitches already for Stanford. Well-placed strike on the outside part of the plate, and oh, the 2-1, this one fouled off, all even at 2. Now Stanford can afford to lose a strike here. Probably doesn't want to, just gonna go right after him, and he does. This one swung on and missed for strike 3. So now after 1.5, we're still all tied at 0. Only one hit in this contest. The potential for a nail biter. Stay with us on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the KNOX Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Bottom of 2 here at Big Walnut High School. Only one hit in the contest. If it continues to be a low hit game, I'm sure may be reviewed on the film. That was somewhat routine play over at second that allowed the only runner of this ball game to reach. But still difficult play, moving across from the body. Still needing to make the play over at first. This one hit hard to the shortstop on one hop. It's off its chest, stays in front of it, flips it over to first. Inning, and so the Golden Eagles, the story so far has been quick at-bats that have put them at a disadvantage. Saxton has thrown 5 pitches in this game so far. Now Eli Helton, the designated hitter, will look at one for a ball, or for a strike, I'm sorry. Now the 0-1 with 1 out, nobody on, is hit on the ground. He's on top of it. Pitcher fields it. The throw over to first gets him by a step. So a 1-3 ground out for Helton. That brings up Trey Kaler, the catcher. Saxton's first pitch to Kaler is high for a ball. Now the 1-0 hits him, so first base runner for the Golden Eagles will be Trey Kaler on a hit by pitch. Brings up Adam Wilhelm, the shortstop. So with a runner on first, doesn't seem to be too affected by that hit by pitch. Saxton steps off, they'll reset. Now the Golden Eagles squad getting into this one. Saxton checks the runner, first time out of the stretch tonight. The pitch is called for a strike on the outside part of the plate. A throw over to first, not in time. Really nothing doing over there. No sliding glove on, perhaps some mind games there. No one's on the move, so we're even at 1. Saxton all even at 1. The curveball is gorgeous. Right on the top part of the zone. Has to be careful though, leaving that curveball so high. A great deception pitch, but a great home run pitch in a lot of hitters' repertoires. This one low and in the dirt. We're all even at 2. Kaler gets his lead. A lot of mind being paid over to that runner there. And a fastball. Harden outside, fouled off behind.
Our camera guy is loving those.
As you can tell by the camera angle, we are right behind home plate. Our camera guy is loving these fouls behind the plate. All even at 2. Called strike 3, so they'll strand a runner over at first. Saxon gets himself out of the inning after a hit by pitch. All tied away at 0. What a contest we have here. Got more baseball action coming live and free on the OH Report. Coming up next.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the KNOX Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
What's quickly proving to be a rubber match between the Westerville North Warriors and the Big Walnut Golden Eagles is taking shape here. Only 1 hit so far in this contest. Perfect game. Not available for either side with the hit by pitch, but for Westerville North, the no-hitter still in play. Not all the way through this lineup. This one fouled off down the third base line, but the Golden Eagles have had some trouble with this one, not working hard enough to stay relevant in these counts, looking for early strikes to put the ball in play. And you love the momentum of those hits, but you want to be smart. Another one hit down the third base line, called foul. A diving grab over there. Javier Matthews, the hitter, has 2 strikes on him, no balls. The 0-2 from Stanford is right there on that corner. The umpire says just a bit off. So we'll see a 1 and 2. That one about 1.5 feet in front of the plate. Probably trying to bait him with the curveball. So still has room for a waste pitch. Probably just wants to go right after him. This many pitches on the record, but a hit into left field will put Matthews on. The energy being felt from this away side. Now Stanford giving up second hit of the afternoon. Now a bunt laid down. This one fouled off towards the first base side, but Stanford, after giving up the first hit, able to work back quickly and strand the runner over there at second. Evan Pate, the second baseman, showing bunt the first time, and now they got a runner caught off in the rundown. And not able to make it safely. So a quick rundown. As soon as the pitcher moved, he was on his way to second, but unfortunately for him, pitcher had his eyes on first the whole time. One out, and Pate swings away. This one hit high towards the gap, and it lands between them all the way to the fence. Pate's going to make his way to second, thinking about third, and he'll hold up there. The 9-hitter with a double. And you love to see it now with the top of the order and a runner in scoring position. Emerson Mason, the shortstop, showing bunt, but pulls back, and a lot of movement over there from the runner at second. Perhaps part of their strategy, trying to draw attention away from the batter. We've got such a good hitting squad like this Warrior squad. Any lapse of judgment from your opponent can spell danger. Hard swing and a miss. We're even at 1. One out, runner over at second. Another big swing and another big miss. So Stanford earning himself a true pitcher's count. See how he works with the payoff. This one hit towards third baseman, a diving grab and a throw over to first. The runner holds up at second, and a web gem over there at third base saves potentially the run. Jericho Rimsnyder, his second chance at things here tonight, flew out to the left fielder his first time up. This time hits it, and the second baseman spears it on a line drive. What a grab. 2 back-to-back outstanding defensive plays. Saves the run for the Golden Eagles. Going into the bottom of the third here. Stay with us on the OH Report, always live and free.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the KNOX Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
We are speeding through this ball game here at Big Walnut High School, as both sides battling this one in a rubber match between Saxton and Stanford. Both sides getting the better of each other, but finally the Warriors able to show some defensive life.
So I
And it translated onto the offensive side of things where they now have 3 hits to Big Walnut's 0. Looking to change things is Jax Lawrence, the second baseman, batting out of the 8-hole. Looks at a first pitch strike, only 13 pitches so far for Saxton. Has been so efficient. This one hit towards the right field side, lands between them. It's going to be a base hit, but the fielder's having trouble with it. Runner holds up at first. It'll be a base hit for Jax Lawrence, and that cracks the no-hitter. So Nolan Burley, the center fielder, have his chance at things. A runner over at first. 9-hitter able to do some work for the Warriors. This time the Golden Eagles trying to do the same, but looks at a first pitch strike. Beautiful evening, 61 and sunny here in Sunbury, Ohio. Not much of a lead over there at first. And Jax Lawrence only about a step or two. This one fouled off behind, down 0-2. That left fielder having so much ground to cover. Playing virtually behind the shortstop. Probably has a good 60, 70 feet if hit down that third base line. Looks at one and perhaps rewarding a patient hitters. That looked like a good pitch, but 1 and 2 all the same, no outs. And a check swing, and doesn't matter. In the zone, they called it for a strike anyway, so Burley strikes out, second strikeout of the evening for Saxton. Evan Kauser, the leadoff hitter, coming up to the plate, flew out to the third baseman last time. Lays down a bunt, but it's hard. They will have a play over at first, but the throw is in the dirt, and it's not in time. So Scarcy trying to make that play on the run, not able to get enough power behind that one. So it'll be an infield bunt hit for Evan Kauser. Now runners on first and second. Brady Taylor makes his way up to the plate. Now checks the runners all the way around. First pitch to Taylor. It's called for a ball above the letters. The 1-0 is a beautiful curveball. Yeah, such great arch to that. But again, really got to keep that pitch low. And a late decision to swing will lead to the second strike. Probably expecting that off speed all the way, but wasn't anticipating the changeup. Saxton shakes one off, checks the runner, likes this one, kicks and deals. And another curveball, but it's hidden between the shortstop and third baseman. That's going to score at least one. Well, there will be a play at the plate. It's a close one, and it's in time. Runner hung out to dry. A beautiful throw from the left fielder, Jericho Rimsnyder. Right off the bat, the way he was hauling around third base, didn't think there was much of a chance, but the arm of Rimsnyder Now Jake Neff has his opportunity, 2 runners in scoring position. So after the play at the plate that saved the run, he has another chance to perhaps get the Golden Eagles on the board. First time for anyone tonight. Looks at a strike. Hard pitch, good velocity from Saxton. Only 21 pitches so far tonight. Checks the runner, nobody's holding him on. That one, they'll say it nicked him on the head. So he'll take his base over at first. And now Saxton, who's been lights out the first 2.5 innings, now in a jam. You can see him taking a breath there. You love to see that when young players are able to take that moment, find that peace of mind, calm themselves down, and bring themselves back to the battle. Eli Kauser now gets his chance with bases loaded. Called strike. This one hit high towards the center fielder. Center fielder moving away from it, but finally able to get under it and wrap things up for the final out of the evening. So some signs of trouble for Saxton, but no signs of slowing down for him as he works himself out of the jam. Stay with us for more baseball action coming up next.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the KNOX Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Cutter with the OH Report coming back to you for top of 4 action here as Westerville North and Big Walnut duking it out. It's the first pitch to Austin Heminger is low for a ball. Second pitch to Heminger, swung right through it, 1-1. Dane Blackstone, her player spotlight of the evening for the Warriors, looming in that on-deck circle. Hit back to the pitcher, it gets through, so Blackstone will have a runner on first off of the Heminger hit. So a good piece of hitting to stay with it. That off-speed pitch and send it right up the middle. No chance for the pitcher. Now Blackstone batting out of the 4-hole. Blackstone flew out to the right fielder last time. The 0-1 is a pickoff move over to first. Nothing doing. A healthy lead over there at first. Infielders guarding those corners. Another throw over to first is not in time. Trying to keep the runner honest. Especially with such a good hitter, anything in the gap with the runner moving could probably score him. And a stutter step over at first. The throw is an attempted bunt, but not in time. The play over to first is a snapshot from the catcher, not in time. That was a close one. Close play over at first on the tag on the way back. The 0-2 is a called third strike, so Blackstone going down on strikes for their first out of the fourth inning. Ricky Scarcy making his way up to the dish. Flew out to the center fielder his first time up. Throw down to first is not in time. Trying to keep that runner as close as they possibly can. This one low and outside. So it's the 40th pitch of the evening for Stanford. 16 in the first inning, but has cleaned it up a lot ever since. Another throw down to first. Now Stanford will reset. He checks the runner. Another throw down to first. So one of those pace of play rules in the MLB, not touched in OHSAA, probably for the best. Scarcy with 1-0 on and 1 out, and the runner's on the move. The throw down to second is not in time, so the pitch swung on. The count is all even at 1. Scarcy has a runner over at second now. So eliminating the double play possibility. This one is low and in the dirt. Great job by the catcher of staying in front. Sudden burst of explosion behind the plate as he rushes to the ball to keep it in front. Now a hitter's count to Scarcy. He'll get an even better one. How about a 3-1? Now checks the runner. The pitch is hit hard towards the right field side. Right fielder on the move, not able to make the diving grab. And so the runner from second holds up at third as he thought there was going to be a play over at third, and he's called out on a heads-up play.
We're replaying it now. It's going to take a minute.
And what a series of events that just unfolded. An attempted diving play, nothing doing, and
Okay, gotcha.
finally the play over at third just in time. And so, took him a second, but we're ready to go once again. It was a tough one to lose down at third. So that's a 9-4-6 fielder's choice to record the out. 9-4-5, I'm sorry. So Saxton's first pitch to him is a swing and a miss. This one in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, so moving all the way to second is Scarcy. Ethan Saxton now has a runner in scoring position. Several chances for runs have all been taken away by both sides on strong defensive efforts. with a 2-1 count. Saxton lets that one go outside. And a 3-1, probably just have to go right after him, but I guess a walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. This one fouled off, so the count now even at full. I don't really think that was the pitch that Saxton was expecting on 3-1. So we'll reset, full count, 2 outs, runner over at second. The 3-2 is called for strike 3. So Stanford gets himself out of the jam on the 50th pitch of his evening. Now going into the bottom of 4, the Golden Knights will have a chance to get on the board here at home going into the late innings. Stay with us right here on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the KNOX Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Bottom of 6 here at Big Walnut High School. Bottom of 4, sorry. Here at Big Walnut High School, it's still tied up 0-0 in a close contest, getting a shot at what better than me here sitting in the stands. A beautiful setup on a beautiful day at Big Walnut High School. Now getting down to our final few innings, and so much at stake for both of these teams. Westerville North vying for that top spot in the OCC, currently set at 3rd. Meanwhile, the Big Walnut Golden Eagles with their undefeated season on the line. 13-0, but this is not a position that they're unfamiliar with. They've been known as the comeback kids this year for mounting several last-minute comebacks as late as the 7th inning. But Westerville North on the mound has been electric. Only 22 pitches for Saxton. And Eli Helton, the designated hitter, grounded out to the pitcher last time, looks at a first pitch strike. This one fouled off behind, and nice play by the catcher as it bounced off the backstop and right into his glove. And an 0-2, we'll see what Saxton does with it. Been working a lot with that curveball. This time does go off speed, but left it outside for a ball. Now a wide stance from Helton. Just looking to get the ball in play and bring some life to this Golden Eagles squad. Left low. So all even at 2 now. Out of the windup. This one hit foul behind the first base dugout. So perhaps not a bad strategy to try to work down this pitcher. Saxton about to throw his 27th pitch of the evening, and even at 27 pitches, you're not showing signs of slowing down as Helton looks at a strikeout. third strikeout of the evening for Saxton. Now Trey Kaler, the catcher, striding up to the plate, looks at a ball. Looks at another one, so 2-0. It's perhaps the furthest we've seen Saxton behind tonight. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, so able to battle back with a strike. This one hit towards the center fielder. Takes a little bit of work, but able to get under it for the out. Second out of the inning. Bringing up Adam Wilhelm, struck out his first time up. Saxton working with such great efficiency, getting this team in and out, but the defense behind him has been so solid. Credit Rem Snyder with the throw from left field that saved the run that would have gave the Golden Eagles a lead. The 1-1. It's hit high out of play in foul territory and able to make the grab. Ricky Scarcy makes the third out of the inning. So going into bottom of four, still all tied up here at 0. Stay with us to see who's going to make the first crack of the evening. Coming up next.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the KNOX Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Caleb Williams starting things off for the Warriors 7, 8, 9 in the lineup. Williams striking out earlier, but the bottom half of this lineup has been big producers so far with a hit and a double out of the 8 and 9 holes. Williams looks at a first pitch strike. Thinks about this one, but leaves it off the plate for a ball. 1-1. Javier Matthews in the on-deck circle. Reached first on a single, was later picked off over at first in the rundown. This one hit towards the gap, but second baseman covering so much ground, throwing across his body, but the throw is not in time. Williams getting on the ground for that one. It'll be an infield hit.
Nice shot, Caleb.
Now with Williams over to first, Javier Matthews will get his chance to the right fielder. corners charging and swings away. That was a dangerous play. The throw over, not in time. With no outs, we'll likely see the top half of this lineup, but showing bunt again. This one popped up to the pitcher, getting back over to first, able to scramble back. So good idea there, but unable to execute, so brings up Evan Pate, who had the double. Coming up at the plate with a swagger after that electric at-bat in the third. You can see it striding into that pitch, looking for his pitch. Throw over to first. Trying to keep him close. Couple of throws over. This one outside. So 2-0. And Stanford not as competitive as he was in the early parts of this ball game. Still able to get the job done. Nothing on the board yet. Another throw over to first. This time able to time it really well. As the runner was moving away from the base, he threw it. Pate trying to show bunt, but this one pitched out. It's 3-0. Healthy lead over there at first. That one called for a strike low. This will be Stanford's 60th pitch, but not before another throw over. Obviously hoping for that double play ball, those infielders in double play depth, but Pate is going to get walked. So that is tough to lose. Now bringing up the top of the order, Emerson Mason. 0 for 2 on the day. A fly out to the center fielder and a ground out to the third baseman. The catcher coming up to give his pitcher just an opportunity to take a breath. And coach making his way to the mound now, along with the rest of the infield, and they understand how important this moment is and what it means. They will pull Stanford. So the runners on second and first will still belong to Stanford. We'll see who they put into the game. But giving up 6 hits and no earned runs has been a quality evening for him so far. We'll see if they put him back in the lineup. Looks like they're pulling somebody, a left-handed pitcher. So first look at him tonight. Stay with us between the fifth and the top half of the fifth and the bottom half of the fifth as we bring you the fifth inning stretch. So 60 pitches on the evening for Stanford. 4 complete innings, 1/3 of an inning. 4 strikeouts on the evening. 6 hits. No errors. No earned runs. No runs. So a great battle for him. The Eagles bring a fresh arm. Showing bunt, able to lay it down towards the first base line. They made the tag, but all the same, the runners moving into scoring position, so the sacrifice works as planned. Snyder with his opportunity now to get the Warriors on the board. First pitch to Snyder is high. So a healthy lead being taken over there at third. Just in the view of the peripheral of the pitcher. Snyder looks at a strike. We're all even at 1. With 2 outs, they've had so many opportunities tonight where they've been so close to getting numbers on the board. With 2 outs, they have a real chance to do it now. The foul ball puts Snyder down 1-2. This one fouled off, doing a good job of battling the off speed from the pitcher. The 1-2 gets him for strike 3. So 2 quick outs gets him out of the inning. Now it's time for the 5th inning stretch. So taking an opportunity here. A breather for both sides, a chance to stretch their legs and recollect, as this is a tough, close ball game. Now look at our home and kitchen supply 5th inning stretch. Stats, no runs obviously for either side, but Westerville North getting the better of Big Walnut in the hits battle, 6-3. No errors for either side. So Big Walnut, 3 more opportunities at the dish in regulation. Warriors, only 2. See who makes the most of their remaining chances. These teams will face each other again on the 24th, but over at Westerville North. So now striding up to the plate is Jax Lawrence, the second baseman. 8-9-1, and he's on top of this one as it's hit hard into left field and drops in front of the left fielder for a base hit. Good piece of first pitch hitting. Nolan Burley, the center fielder, makes his way up. Burley struck out in his first at-bat. Second hit of the evening for Jax Lawrence, who gets his lead over at first. The throw over to first, not in time, and not much of a lead, but he does have that sliding glove on, so perhaps signs that he could be on the move. Showing bunt. This one's hit high towards us, but it'll drop foul. Both sides trying to create these opportunities through small ball, and that's what you got to do against teams with such great pitchers. You got to get on base with any means necessary. Now having a chat, he'll stride back up. Facing an 0-1, no outs, runner on first. First baseman holding the runner on. Showing bunt once again. The snapshot down to first is not in time. A tough angle for that field umpire. It was a close play. I think he got it right, though. Showing bunt, able to get it down. This one in foul territory, so the 1-2 count, he'll likely be looking to swing away now. Pitches outside, all even at 2. Infielders at double play depth. This one received inside, so a full count now. Challenge here now for Saxton. This one hit hard towards center field. I think this is going to get out, and it does. It's a home run. Are you kidding me? What a blast into left center field, and that puts the Golden Eagles up by 2 with just one swing of the bat. Just waiting on that pitch. Knew he was going to get a hitter's pitch all the way and drove it. Now Evan Kauser is starting, or the left fielder will look at a strike at the top of the order. This one hit high. Third baseman chasing, able to stay in play. The shortstop makes an unbelievable sliding grab into the fence. What a play. Covered probably 100 feet of ground. Huge prop to our camera guy who was able to get that shot. And so the life the Warriors need. This brings up Brady Taylor, who looks at a first pitch strike. The 0-1. This one hit towards the third baseman, who boots it. Shortstop able to get under it. The throw over to first is... Ooh, I don't know about that one. They call him out over at first. So a close play, and coach is on the field, and I mean, I really have to agree. I thought the runner had him by a whole step. And so trying to get an explanation for what just happened. So the infield convening as they take a breath.
Let's go!
And coach peacefully making his way off the field, and we're ready to play baseball once again.
Let's go!
Jake Neff will have his chance to give his team some insurance. Now the fresh count to Neff. He's in for a strike. Good pitch by Saxton. Kicks and deals. Another strike. Credit to Saxton after all these hits. He's done a really good job of showing the discipline, coming right back after things. That can be a difficult thing for young pitchers. Waves at a third strike. So after the home run, damage done, Eagles leading this one 2-0, but the Warriors looking to make their mark going into top of 6. Stay with us for this nail biter right here on the OH Report.
She got that.
I'm Travis Big League Berardi, and you're watching baseball action exclusively on the OH Report.
Shout out to the fans there supplying us with the name Brody Harvey on the bump for the Eagles. And if things stand this way, he will earn himself a victory. Austin Heminger makes his way to the plate. The 3-hitter, this is exactly where they want to be if they want to claw back into this game, in a high overarching curveball. Almost hits the batter. We're even at 1. And this one, a hard drive towards center field. But right to the center fielder for the first out of the 6th inning. Dane Blackstone now up to the plate. 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a fly out to the right fielder. Looks at a first pitch ball, and it's exactly one of the counts that he would like to see, where Harvey has to go after him. Another one left high, so 2-0. Scarcy looming in that on-deck circle. A couple of big hits. One of them being that fielder's choice over at third, where he drove the ball and was a holdup as the sliding play couldn't be completed. The runner trying to tag up at second ran to third, overshot it, and was tagged out. Now Blackstone fouls this one back. We're all leaving it 2. With the 2-2, we've seen a lot of curveballs in these types of counts from the Golden Eagles. We'll see how Harvey proceeds. This one a low, hard fastball. We're all full. A full count with 1 out. Nobody on. And a hard hit ball to the center fielder, but again, right to the fielder for the second out of the inning. So Scarcy will make his way up to bat 0 for 2 on the day, but has a real chance here to get himself on base and potentially get them back into this ball game. Harvey steps off, some communication from the coach trying to get the correct pitch sequence. That one in the dirt, a bouncer. Great reaction play from the catcher to keep it in front. The 1-0 fouled off. So great placement by these fielders so far. We were talking earlier about the placement of that left fielder, but has really worked to their advantage as most of these pitches have come to the right side of the field. Perhaps a calculation, as the hard-throwing pitchers will likely cause a lot of the right-handers to be late on a lot of these, and that is what we've seen. Looks at a ball 3-1. This one outside, so Scarcy is on first. Ethan Saxton making his way up to the plate now, representing the tying run as the starting pitcher. Is the opportunity now to get that potential loss off his record. This one, a late swing shortstop, sliding into this one. The throw is offline. And so Saxton reaches first safely on a piece of first pitch hitting. Also his first hit of the evening as well. This is going to bring up Caleb Williams, the center fielder. Williams walked, later reached third, but was stranded there. Or he reached on a hit, reached second on a walk, and then stranded at third. This one low at the shoelaces. Williams does his dance, able to stay out of the way. 1-0. Warriors with only 4 outs remaining to overcome this deficit. But with the runner on first and second, one of the better opportunities they've had so far tonight. This one left high. Now Harvey checks the runner, but nobody's holding him on. The pitch is again low, so 3-0. Now some work happening down in the bullpen for the Golden Eagles.
Let's go, Caleb.
That one in for a strike. Pitcher just trying to stay alive in this AB. So identical count to the one that the home run was hit on last time. This one driven towards the first base line and out of play.
Let's go.
Stepping off is Harvey. We'll reset. Full count. 2 outs. We'll see if the runners are on the move, and they are. This one hit towards the right field side. Right fielder moving into things and able to make the snag for the 3rd out of the inning. So after 6.5, the Eagles holding on to this lead after the 2-run home run in the bottom of the 5th. Stay with us as the Eagles look to add to this one, and the Warriors have their final chance to make up the deficit. Coming up next.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
She got that.
Bryce Cutter with the OH report right here at the bottom of the 6th, where the Golden Eagles look to increase their lead 2-0 over the Westerville North Warriors, but Saxton stays on the mound. So he looks to see this one through, hopefully pick up their victory in the top of the 7th for them. Eli Kauser first up. This one hard hit towards left field. He has trouble with it. It's behind him and on the ground to the wall. Kauser's going to move all the way to second base on a first pitch double. The throw down to third base cuts him off. That's where we stand with no outs. Eli Helton comes up to the plate. 0-2 with a strikeout. Pinch runner over there. Second base. So trying to utilize that speed with the runner in scoring position. So with a runner on second is where we'll start. Stepping off is Saxton. Helton showing bunt. Called for a strike. The throw down to second is past the shortstop and thinks about it, but nothing doing. So that one called a strike. Helton with one on him, no balls. With no outs, they've got a lot of room to work here. Shortstop holding the runner on second on. In the dirt. Pretty even in terms of hits. North leading the way with 7 to the Eagles 6. Hard strike. The better part of the plate for strike 2. Checks the runner. Saxton kicks and deals. They thought they had that one. Perhaps the umpire rewarding a patient hitter there, but it's a tough pitch to lose. It's the 50th pitch of the evening for Saxton. Those middle infielders paying a lot of mind to that runner. Pitch in the dirt. The count is full. Suppose it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if you lose him here. Puts a runner over at first. You've got to force at any base to work with, but obviously if you can get the out, that'd be most ideal. This one tipped in off the catcher and says he's okay. Good job staying tough. Looks like might have been off his arm. It's a hard part about being a catcher is it seems like you get hit everywhere that you don't have padding. Helton late on that one, able to foul it back.
Chris just watched his very short laugh.
Now modest lead over there at second, but a lot of space between shortstop and third base, perhaps a target. Now time being called. I think Saxton stepping off. As he steps back on, we're ready to play once again. A full count, no outs, runner over at second. Fouled off behind. So Helton doing a good job of staying alive in this AB. Really waiting for his pitch. The 3-2 is finally decided. It's a walk. So catcher having a word with his pitcher. Runner on first and second. This infield looking for a chance to turn that double play ball. Infield fly rule also in effect here. Trey Kaler hit by a pitch and flew out to the center fielder, gets his chance to shake things up for the Golden Eagles with 2 runners on, showing bunt, lays it down over to third. The play over to first is in time, gets him by a half step, but all the same, both runners move into scoring position. And Adam Wilhelm make his way to the plate to hit. Saxton still out of the stretch despite the forced runners, and that one's going to get down. It's going to score at least one. Center fielder able to get to it. The throw in will hold the runner up at first, but 2 runs are going to score, so this lead now stands at 4 for the Golden Eagles. So the deficit for the Warriors not insurmountable, but still pretty daunting all the same. Pitch left outside to Jax Lawrence. Now the throw over to first, and runner trying to bait over that throw, successful that time. Able to get back on his feet. This one swung on and missed, fooled the batter. Modest lead over there at first, but the runner's on the move. The swing and a miss. Catcher has trouble with it on the transfer, so it'll be a stolen base. Adam Wilhelm now standing on second. One, 2 to Lawrence. Is called for strike 3.
Good pitch. 2 down.
Nolan Burley striding up. He had the 2-run home run that gave the Eagles the lead. This one fouled off behind. Burley looking to do some more damage in his 3rd at-bat. Struck out in his first trip looking, but of course the drive into left center field. Out of the 9-hole, that kind of production is so welcome. This pitch behind the catcher, and a skipper all the way. Wild pitch leading to
2 outs.
Burley. I'm sorry, Wilhelm moving over to 3rd. An even count at 1. Runner gets his lead over there at 3rd. Nobody holding him on. Left outside. We're at 2-1. So looming in the on-deck circle is Evan Kauser, the 1-hitter. So they really want to go after this one, but it's hard to when it's already hit a home run on you earlier in the evening. The 2-2 is low and in the dirt. We're full. 60th pitch for Saxton. Really anything that gets down is going to score that run. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. So damage done. The Golden Eagles leading this one 4-0 over the Westerville North Warriors, but they'll have 3 more outs to work with as they try to claw back into this ball game, claim their 10th victory of the season. Stay with us for 7th inning action coming up next.
She got that.
Bryce Cutter with the OH Report, joining you for top of 7th action here at Big Walnut High School, where Westerville North is looking to overcome this 4-0 deficit set in the last 2 innings by Big Walnut Golden Eagles. Looking to do it first is Javier Matthews, the right fielder. Reached on a single his first time up and then flew out to the pitcher. First pitch to Matthews is left high. Sticking with this one, fouled back. We're all even at 1. This one hit hard and high, but the left fielder moving back. Looks like he might be having some trouble with it. Falls away, but able to make the grab for the first out of the top half of the 7th inning. Evan Pate striding up. One official at bat, a double, later walked. Waves at the first pitch, 0-1. That one left inside, Pate moving away from it, 1-1. Looks at a strike close on the outside part of the plate, 1-2. Emerson Mason, the top of the order, on deck, followed by Jericho Rimsnyder, if they're able to get to it. This one, weakly hit to the second baseman, who takes 2 steps in, collects the liner for the second out, and now down to their final out. Emerson Mason makes his way to the plate. They need a huge 2-out rally to make it happen, but the Warriors have hope. Mason flew out to the center fielder, grounded out. Later, sacrificed bunt to move the runners into scoring position. And he looks at a first pitch strike. The 0-1 is hit to the center fielder. He's running quick to it, but finally makes the grab. And that is where we will end. Big Walnut winning this contest at home 4-0 over Westerville North. It was a nail-biter all the way into the 5th inning, but the home run from Burley making all the difference, giving them the momentum. And then, of course, the insurance run on the 2-run shot, giving them the win in this one. Stay with us for our MVP interview in our post-game show coming up next.
She got that.
I'm Travis Big League Berardi, and you're watching baseball action exclusively on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, The KNOX Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
like to thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to be live and free right here on the OH Report. I'd like to thank DURF'S Home Improvement. You can dream it, we can build it. Home and Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchen and baths, windows and doors since 1970. The Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation. Call or text 988 for support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And KNOX Community Hospital, in the community, for the community. Stay with us for our MVP interview coming up next.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the KNOX Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
With the OH Report here with the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation. MVP player of the game, Nolan Burley. Nolan had a massive blast to left center field to put Big Walnut up 2-0 to give them the lead, allowing them to still remain undefeated. Congrats, Nolan.
Thank you.
So striding up to that at-bat, you knew what was at stake, right? You'd struck out in your first at-bat. What's your thought process as a hitter, knowing you're facing a tough pitcher, but you've got to get the job done?
I mean, we had a guy at first, so I got to get him over. Coach gave me the bunt sign. Didn't really execute that, but 3-2. Took a hack at it. I mean, it worked out. Yep.
And defensively, very solid as well. I mean, when it's hit to you that many times, do you ever get into kind of a lull where maybe you're missing a play or two or a pitch or two, or are you just on top of it every single time?
I mean, sometimes. I try to stay on top of it, though.
And as a freshman, I mean, able to drive the ball that deep, I mean, that was probably almost 400 feet. Yeah. But as a freshman coming into this team, you know, you've got a lot of upperclassmen. What's that leadership been like that they've given to you?
Oh, it's been great. They really put me under their wings, accepted me on the team. I've loved it.
Awesome. Anyone you want to shout out tonight?
I mean, I want to shout out my starting pitcher, Carson, and all the pitchers. They pitched great. They let our defense do their thing, and they came out on top.
Awesome. Nolan Burley, our Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation MVP player of the game, giving them that 2-0 lead that they needed, that boost to give them the win and stay undefeated. Congrats, Nolan.
Thank you.
She got that.
Bryce Cutter with the OH Report, bringing you the Home and Kitchen Supply post-game show. Big Walnut Golden Eagles winning this one 4-0 over the Westerville North. Warriors remaining undefeated, 14-0. Westerville North going to be taking on Bishop Hartley tomorrow night, the 5th. And on the 24th, these two teams will meet again, but this time over at the Westerville North field. Taking a look at our post-game stats, Big Walnut winning this one 4-0, even at 7 hits, and neither side with an error. I'd like to thank my crew tonight, Adam Thompson, my director, and of course, welcome back, Colin Crisp. We love having them. Stay safe out there, and we'll catch you next time.